Respected judges, delegates, I present a case study on emergency management of Pakshaghata. Introduction, I directly move to the case. A male patient, aged 76 years, presented with loss of strength on the left upper and lower limb with slurring of speech since 2 days. There was no urinary or bowel incontinence. He was a known case of hypertension since 3 years on irregular medications, was habituated to consumption of alcohol and smoking fried foods since 30 years. Onset of symptoms was found to be between 3:30 to 4 p.m. on the 25th to 2012, and time of administration was late morning 26 to 2012. So the patient presented with the following signs and symptoms: Hasta Sankocha, that is Akshepa Lakshana, hypertonic flexion of the left upper limb; Dakshina Paksha Cheshtanipati, loss of strength of left upper limb and lower limb; Vakstambha, Ruja, pain in the affected part of the limb; Sandhibandha, remorsha, laxity of the left upper and lower limb joints; Swalpa Sambandha Vachana, that's a Lakshana of mother in Pakshaghata, irrelevant and less speech; Tandra, again Lakshana of mother in Pakshaghata, stupidness or semi-conscious; Brahma, giddiness; Santapa, increased body temperature; Gaurava, heaviness. The latter Lakshanas indicate Pitta Lakshanas. So CT impression was cerebral infarction involving bilateral parietal lobe. The diagnosis made was Pitta Kava Samamita Pakshaghata in stage of Akshepaka. So pre-treatment findings of blood pressure, BP, temperature, consciousness, nature of speech, facial weakness have been graded here. So also motor gradings. So we find the motor grading of left limb, 4 in the hip flexors, 3 in the knee extensors, 3 in the ankle dorsiflexors, 1 in the shoulder abductors, 0 in the extensors of elbow, wrist and finger. So treatment decisions: CT brain was done to locate the Sthana Samshaya, site of the lesion, to know if it was a tumor, infection, hemorrhage or infarction. The RBS, HB and the electrolytes were found to be in normal range. So based upon the Ayurvedic diagnosis that is Pitta Kava Samamita Pakshaghata in stage of Akshepaka, we followed a 3-phase treatment. Initially we treated Pitta dosha, and here Pitta Samamita Akshepaka Chikitsa was followed particularly. Mrudu Shodhana and Shamana Chikitsa was followed. Here Shamana Chikitsa, Pitta Shamaka and Amapazika drugs were given. In phase 2, once the Pitta Lakshanas were overcome, we did Kapha Vata Lakshana. The patient became aware of the Kapha Vata Lakshanas like Gaura Adi. Also Amayitta Kapha Vata doshas were tackled, the Basti Karma and other Bahya Chikitsa. And finally Samana medications as Kapha Vata Hara were given. And last phase, Kevala Vata dosha were tackled by Brahmana therapy. Management protocol consists of the following. During the first phase, day 1 to day 3, Shitala Parisheka to the forehead, that is Dhanya Milki Hima, for 20 minutes, 4 times a day at an interval of 3 hours was done. Shitala Alepa, Shatadhamta Krita Alepa was done to the whole body 3 times a day at an interval of Yahamata. Tikshna Shiroviration of Avapita Nasya given 8 drops in each nostril, done 3 times a day, interval of Yahamata. Drugs used were Yashti Pipali, Vachamaricha, Hingu Sendra, 1 pinch each. And Achha Sarpipana, that is done after Nasya Karma in the morning at around 7 am. Quantity was 45 ml. Here important note that the Purva Karma for Nasya here was Shitala in nature. And Shamana medication given was Lakshmi Narayana Rasa, Kamamura Mautika Rasa, Shruti Sarasa, Dhani and Sugar, Pachanamata, Narikela Tarpana. And day 4 Mrudu Virechana was given, Gandha was 800 Tila, 15 ml, Gomutra Arka 15 ml, milk 30 ml. In phase 2 treatment, we followed the Kalabasti Karma, Anuvasana, Brel Sendavati Tela, Niruha, Mahamajstati, Niruha Basti. Here, Niruha was given in the morning, Anuvasana was given in the evening. And external treatments consisted of Shidal Parisheka, 20 minutes to Shiras, Abhyanga Kadu Tela, Muchita Sarshapa Tela, and Ruksha labor, Agnya labor, application of medicated herb to the whole body, as shown in the picture. And Shamana medication for Tapyate Roha, Chandrapavavati, and Mahamajstati Kashaya. Outcomes: at the end of phase 1 of treatment, Pitta Shamana had been achieved. That is, reduction in Santapa, Brahma and Tandra, Samya Prabodhana, awakening had been achieved, and reduction in Vakstambha. At the end of phase 2 of treatment, there was marked improvement in Cheshta Nivritti, Sandhibandha remorsha, and Garva had reduced. So points to note: immediately after Nasya Karma, patient became much more aware. There was significant improvement in the strength of the patient's affected arm, reduction in blood pressure from the initial 210 by 100 to 160 by 90, and after Virechana, there is further reduction to 140 by 90. So these are the outcomes which have been tabulated. The blue indicating the outcomes immediately after Nasya Karma, the green indicating outcome after Virechana Karma, and the purple indicating outcome after Abhyanga Vasi and Abhyanga Lipo. So you can see here, the blood pressure which was initially 210 by 100, on the day of discharge was 180 by 150 by 80. Temperature became normal, consciousness was greater than 1 became normal immediately after Nasya Karma, and Disarthria, which was greater than 1, became normal immediately after Nasya Karma. The outcomes of affected limb, motor outcomes, I'd like to draw your attention. X-axis indicates hour and day-wise changes, and the power is being graded on the y-axis up to 5. So immediately after Nasya Karma, you can see spikes in the purple line, which indicates extension, knee extension. The green line, shoulder abductors improve from grade 1 to grade 3, and the elbow extensors improve from 0 to 1, the blue line. And also there is gradual improvement in other limbs during the course of the treatment. So discussion, the case which we diagnose as Pitta Kapha Samamrita Pakshagata in stage of Akshepaka, there was an effort to reverse the Samprapti or reversal of pathogenesis. In phase 1, Pitta Samamrita Vata Chikitsa was done. So here, because of Vipraklashta Karanas like smoking, alcohol, fatty food consumption, it causes Pitta Kapha Sarupa Rakta Dushti. This Dushita Rakta leads to Rakta Vata Prakopam. This Prakopita Vata gets Sthana Samshaya in Tirya Gata Dhamani of Upta Deha, causes Pakshagata with Akshepaka Lakshanas as we mentioned before. For Samprapti Vigatana, we follow the dictum mentioned in Shushruta. Here he mentions that when Pitta, Kapha, Vata, all three are involved, first Pitta Chikitsa should be done. Hence, Pitta was treated by Shitara Aleva for Shira Shuddhyartham and removal of Tamo Avarana. Tikshna Amapidaka Nasya was given and explained in Shushruta Samhita. Aksha Satipana was done to prevent Prasarana of Vata to the Shakhas and explained in Akshepaka Chikitsa by Shushruta again. Mrudu Virechana was done to reduce Amasarupa, Pitta and Kapha. As Shamanan medications, as we mentioned earlier, Shunti Saras with honey and sugar was given as Amapachakam, Lakshminarayan Rasa, Kamaduka as Nauktika, Pachanamrita was given as Pitta Shamaka Amapachaka, and Narikela Jala was given as Tarpana. Once initial emergency was managed, the Kapha Vata doshas involved in Pakshagata was treated in the phase 2 and phase 3. So in phase 2, to tackle the Amasarupa Kapha Vata doshas, Abhyanga with Katu Tela or Sarshapa Tela was done. Sarshapa Tela has a particular characteristic of Amaharatvam indicating Tvaradiharam. Ruksharepa, Abhyarepa also is Amahara and Ruksha in nature, and Vasikarma explained previously was done. And on phase 3, on discharge, the remaining Lakshanas of Vata dosha were treated by Brahmana measures. Kshira Bala Tela was advised for Abhyanga, Mastishka was done by Mandishta Tela, and Shamana medications given to the patient of Balarishta, Magnitundi and Tapya. Hence concluding, I'd like to say, keeping the avastha and dosha of the roga in mind, the treatment protocol had been devised. Emergency of, importantly, to mention Sadhya Pakshagata through Ayurvedic management can give results between 80 to 95%. The effects of Samya Prabodhana Nasya and Virechana in special mention. The remaining symptoms of Kevala Vata Pakshagata can be treated over the next period of next 3 or 4 months with Brahmana measures. Thank you.
How do you assess the Pitta stage initially?
The Lakshanas of Daha, as we mentioned here, Santapa, Brahma, the mother itself is a Pitta Pradhana. So mother being a Lakshana in Pakshagata indicates as Pitta Pradhana. Based on these, we conclude that Pitta Pradhana.
How do you situate the second stage of treatment? Do you assess any Lakshanas or?
Yeah, Gaurav, the patient complained of heaviness in the limbs.
Then you situate the second
stage.
For a clarification, that you have specified in more than one occasion that it was Ama Samyukta. And for any reason, what is the logic of giving that Shamana Snehapana or Acha Snehapana in an Ama Samyukta condition?
It is indicated by Sushruta himself. I think in certain Adhyaya conditions, Sushruta also gives Snehapana. And here he says, immediately after Nasya Karmam, for stopping of Prasarana of Vata Dosha Shakas, you have to give Snehapana and Acha Sarpipana, and that is why we have given it. So,
in a single dose?
During the every day we gave it for 3 days until we did Virechana.
45 ml for 3 days continuously.
Yes.
And then only you have tried Amapachana in the second phase only.
Yeah. No, initially also we gave Amapachaka drugs, but for prevention of Prasarana of Vata to Shakas, he said to give Acha Sarpipana.
Whether it is a conceptual thing that this will prevent the
It's not a conceptual thing. It is what is mentioned in the Samhita, what is Shushruta mentions.